What's up, everyone? Back for another beer mail, and today I will be unboxing a beer mail courtesy of a very good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Dan. So thank you very much, Dan. Now, this is the definition of a surprise beer mail because I had no idea Dan was sending me a beer mail at all. And it was last Friday that Dan texted me in the afternoon and was like, hey, man, I sent you a beer mail, and it actually was delivered today according to the app. So if you could look outside and see if you see the beer mail, bring it in because it is quite cold outside. I think it was like 15 degrees. He was like, I'd really appreciate it. Little did he know that I had already brought it inside because it showed up before I went to work. So I threw it in my fridge, and everything seems to be okay. It wasn't outside for a substantial amount of time, so we should be fine. But again, I had no idea Dan was sending me a beer mail. It was supposed to show up apparently on Saturday, hence why he didn't give me the notice until Friday. But at the end of the day, I think it will all work out. I don't think any of these beers are compromised, so to speak. But again, I had no idea Dan was sending me a beer mail, so I really don't know what's in here. I have a sneaking suspicion, maybe some beers that we talked about a couple months ago that he was saving for me, but outside of that, I have no idea. It's a decent, decently sized package, so there's probably 4 to 6 beers in here at the very least. So yeah, anyway, thanks again, Dan. Now let's crack this one open. As you can see, I opened up the top, but I did not look in. I always do that so I don't have to struggle on camera. My beer mails are usually longer than everyone else's, so I don't need it to be substantially longer. So we got 3 beers here, and we have more down here. We have 3 more here, so we got 6. And then we have 1 extra one. So 7 beers. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Dan. And he did the little, prescription thing, put some, he's got some pins in there and some coins and stuff to throw everybody, I guess, off the mark there so you don't know there's beer in there. So anyway, yeah, we're going to just start cracking these open. Look at my cheap box cutter here and try to get the tape here. And I don't want to ruin these if I don't have to. So let's see. Take these all out and then we'll unwrap them. Good packaging though, Dan, for sure. Each one is individually packaged and in bubble wrap and everything. And you want to make sure these survive when you do send them to people. And it looks like there's a decent amount of other half here, which again, I had a sneaking suspicion that there was going to be some. And yeah, anyway, what is this? It's by itself. The black zip top. Orange. Is that a Halloween themed one? Anyway, move them to the side and we'll start ripping them open here one by one. So we have, go with this one first. Looks like an other half beer. So the first one we have is from Other Half, their strawberry cheesecake. Imperial strawberry cheesecake, Berliner Weiss, brewed with strawberries, graham cracker, vanilla, and cream cheese. That sounds delicious to me. I did see them release this one. Did not get my hands on it. 12/4/19, so it's about a month and a half old. Beers like this, I don't really care when it comes to the date of them because honestly, I've had some of these, crazy pastry Berliners and stuff, 4 or 5 months old, and they're fantastic. Now this one is a crunchy, and I can see it, and I think it's a crunchy that I was like, man, I really want to try. Yep. It's their Raspberry Frozen Swirl Crunchy. So it's an Imperial Raspberry Frozen Swirl Granola Berliner Weiss, brewed with raspberries, toasted coconut, vanilla, maple syrup, cinnamon, almonds, yogurt, and milk sugar. So the Raspberry Crunchy, one of my favorite, probably the favorite. This one sounds fucking delicious. It really does. It sounds absolutely delicious. I don't even know how these are going to be on camera if I'm, doing them correctly. Whatever. Anyway, next one. What we got over here? I think this is the other one that I asked him back in the fall. I never got my hands on it until now, apparently, and I'm going to review it. This is going to be like 4 months old. Oh, yeah, I didn't look at the date on the Frozen Swirl one. 11/21, so you're talking a couple months old. That should be more than fine. Here is the Pumpkin Spice Crunchy. So Imperial Pumpkin Spice Granola Berliner Weiss with pecans, pumpkin pie spices, toasted coconut, vanilla, maple syrup, cinnamon, almonds, and milk sugar. Heard a lot of varying opinions on this one. Very polarizing. Some people liked it. Some people hated it. I like the pumpkin. I mean, I do the 10 Days of Pumpkin every year. I would have loved to have this for the 10 Days of Pumpkin. This one was released on 10/23/19, so you're looking at almost 3 months old by the time I review it. But that's fine. That's fine to me. Should be. I can't wait. That's honestly the beer so far that I'm looking forward to trying the most. They're all, like, I want to drink all of these and review them. But this one, I just want to see what's up with it. That's it. Looks like other half one here. And this might be the one that I mentioned a couple weeks ago to him on Untappd. And I was like, man, that sounds delicious because there's coconut in it, and you know, it just sounds good, and it is. It is the other half, Miss Fruits, the cherry, lime, and coconut variant. So this is a pastry sour ale with cherry, lime, coconut, cinnamon, vanilla, graham cracker, muscovado sugar, and milk sugar. Comes in at 6%, but does that say 1/3/20? So yeah, we're about 3 weeks old right now. Thank you, Dan. So the hookup of other half is fantastic. Now, see what this is. Now, I will tell you right now, Dan, I'm not going to review this one. I hope you're not upset. I'm not going to review this because this did show up in my area. I grabbed a 4-pack of it. I've already had one, and to me, this isn't beer, but it was quite delicious. And it's Pabst Blue Ribbon, their hard coffee. So I've seen a couple people review this one. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon hard iced, what does it say? Hard iced coffee with a dash of milk. This Java brewed balances with a creamy blend of whipped vanilla flavor. Yeah, I mean, it's a malt beverage with natural and artificial flavors. Yeah, this tasted to me like one of those bottled Starbucks is the Frappuccinos in the glass bottle. It tasted like that, but with like a touch of alcohol. It was delicious, and I liked it a lot. But thank you for an extra can of it. I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not going to review it because to me, I don't think it's actually, it's kind of, these remind me kind of like the seltzers nowadays where like you have Bud Light seltzer now. That's not a beer, right? It's a hard seltzer, but it's under the Bud Light umbrella, under the Bud Light branding. That's what this is. This is a hard iced coffee under the Pabst ribbon. No, under the Pabst umbrella. So I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to, but I do appreciate the chance to give it a go. So we'll give it a go off camera and drink another one that I know that I enjoy. So anyway, from Rohrbach, this is their Sam Patch Porter. Just says some things can be done as well as others. Limited edition. What are we talking about here? Yeah, this is just a English style porter. This is cool. Just an English style porter brewed with specialty malts, chocolate malt, caramel malt, black malt, robust flavor. Nice. Yeah, they're not brewing this one. So Sam Patch Porter from Rohrbach, just an English style porter. That's cool. Just a regular old English porter. And you know what? I need to review more just simple styles on my channel. I don't really do that. And, that's on me more so than anything. And last but not least, we have, I guess this would be somewhat of I can't even, this looks like a mystery beer. Now, this is wrapped up in napkins, and I can kind of see the labeling on the outside. So I can't really tell exactly what it is, but I guess we'll give it a go. As you can see a little bit. So I'll do this as a whodunit. I'd imagine this was supposed to be like a whodunit beer, but Dan, I can definitely see stuff on the label. I still can't make it out, but, or no, is that just the wrap from, no, I think you actually might have wrapped it underneath. It might have been, yeah. So it's bubble wrap. Never mind, take it back. It's just like the bubble wrap on the outside. I can see it now, duck bubble wrap. So never mind, this is an actual mystery beer. I was worried there. I was like, wait, you wrapped it with a napkin. I can see the label. No, it's just the bubble wrap label. If you guys can see that through my camera, I have no idea. But yeah, that is a mystery beer. So we'll have the Leaning Tower of Pisa over here. We'll put it like that. So as you can see, we have 7 beers from Dan. 6 beers and Pabst hard coffee. I'm going to be reviewing all of these sans the hard coffee going forward. Thank you very much, Dan, for all of these, especially the other half. I wanted to try all of these. They all sound delicious. I can't wait to get not even my hands on them. I can't wait to get them in the glass and just drink the shit out of them. The English Porter from Rohrbach should be a lot of fun. The whodunit, who doesn't like whodunits? I love whodunits. And then the hard coffee, which I'll enjoy off camera. If that does disappoint you though, Dan, I'm really sorry. I'm just not going to review it. I don't know. Something. It's good. It's just, to me, it's not beer. But whatever. I'm always wrong, so I could be wrong. Anyway, thanks again to Dan for hooking me up with all of these beers. I did not look at the date on this. Best by March 1st, 2020, so we are fine there. So yeah, all of these beers sound delicious. I'm going to review these over the next month or so. Be on the lookout for all of these reviews. Once again, thanks to Dan for hooking me up with all this stuff. I'm gonna go drink a couple beers now because these are making my mouth water. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Once again, thanks to Dan. To the next one. Cheers.